Well, tonight we continue to follow ODOT's funding fallout ahead of the special session at the end of the month. Potentially, layoffs for hundreds of ODOT employees are the big headline, but we've also told you how homeless camp removals on ODOT property have been greatly reduced. And it doesn't stop there. The funding crunch is also affecting small businesses in our region that ODOT hires as subcontractors. Today, we talked with the owner of Portland Graffiti Removal. Robert Barry has a contract with ODOT to remove graffiti along 22 different freeways and highways in the greater Portland area. But because of the state agency's money problem, what was previously a budget of around $100,000 a month for Barry to work with has been trimmed to $35,000 a month, forcing him to cut his staff of 7 down to just 3.
It was hard. It always is. You know, as a business owner, you never want to get to that point where you have to lay off people for no reason, nothing that they did as an employee.
Robert says his team removes graffiti along freeways and then charges ODOT an hourly rate and an amount based on how much paint and solvents they use. Because of the funding cuts, his smaller team is no longer covering the 22 different freeways and highways. Now, they're only working on 6.
As the summer goes along, it's going to be harder for us to get to every location, you know, every couple days. It might be a week now before we get to, you know, an entire freeway.
This week, we talked with an ODOT spokesperson who echoed that sentiment, saying graffiti removal response times will be slower as ODOT focuses on immediate risks to drivers first.
We're going to pay attention to safety risks, you know, immediate hazards to travelers first. So debris in the highway, assisting law enforcement or firefighters in a wildfire for traffic control, guardrail or attenuators, those shock absorbers at the end of guardrail, or really dangerous potholes, things that are, you know, pose an immediate risk. Those are the things we're going to address first. Graffiti falls further down on that list.
So you heard it there. For now, expect to see the graffiti along our freeways sticking around much longer. Robert at Portland Graffiti Removal tells me if the legislature finds a way to fund ODOT come the special session on August 29th and his contract with ODOT goes back to normal, he will hire his employees back. That's if they haven't already found other work.